Good afternoon, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy, and today we're going to be talking about The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. So, this is going to be a spoiler-free review of the book The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. This is the first book in a trilogy. I remember that the second one is called Red Seas and Red Skies or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. This is the first book in a trilogy. I think it also works really well as a standalone if you don't want to get into the whole trilogy thing. It's a contained story in and of itself, even though it is part of a larger story. There are some series that can't do that, where the first book is clearly the first book in something and you gotta go through the rest of it to get the satisfaction that you want out of the story. This isn't like that. It stands by itself. I personally gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was fabulous. I loved the characters, I loved the world, I loved the writing, I loved the action. I thought it was fabulous. I thought it was near perfection in terms of what it was trying to be, what it actually did. It surprised me. It was a lovely thing overall. It was a great read. I loved it. There, we're done, right? That's all I have to say? That's all I have, that's it? Probably? No, but seriously, it's great. So, The Lies of Locke Lamora is about a man named Locke Lamora, who is also a con artist. He is a thief. He steals things from people by lying to them and getting them to believe him. And he is really, really good at it. And this is the story of him growing up, learning how to be a sneak thief, and pulling off some really big cons, getting embroiled in some stuff that he probably didn't sign up for, that kind of thing. It's fabulous. It's a wonderful series. It's got a wonderful set of characters, and it's gorgeous. I honestly can't compliment this book enough, in my opinion. It is wonderful. One of the things that I really liked about this book, there's a lot of description. There is a lot of scenery and setting description, and despite that, the pacing is still really fast, in my opinion. I still managed to get through it really quickly, and a lot of the time when there is just so much setting, I can't do it. This one, the setting is inventive and gorgeous and written so beautifully, and it feels like every detail that you're given is a detail that you need to understand what's going on. And every detail that you're given is something that the characters would have noticed themselves, or that kind of thing. That's another reason that I really like this. The Lies of Locke Lamora is about clever people doing clever things and outsmarting each other. That's what it is. There are some books where the main characters make poor decisions, and their poor decision-making is based on personality flaws of theirs, but on the whole, they just do unintelligent things. They do unintelligent things when we're supposed to believe that they're intelligent characters. And in this, I don't think that happens, in my opinion. These are intelligent characters doing intelligent things and outsmarting each other. You know, twists and turns you don't see coming. And then you look back and you're like, oh, duh. Should have seen that coming, but didn't, because, you know, you get drawn in the same way the characters get drawn in. It's gorgeous and beautiful, and I love it. Again, things that I love about this, the world building. Each setting is so rich and gorgeous. Each tavern and street side and palace and fighting battleground, every single place is unique and interesting in its own way, as opposed to other things and places that I've read where it's just kind of like, yeah, this is a standard tavern. No, none of these taverns are standard taverns. They all have their own particular flavor, their own particular life that makes them different from everything else. And that's gorgeous. It's lifelike in that way. And I really like that. I also really like the history that we get, the world that we get, the gods that we get. I think it's all wonderfully fabulous. This video is a study of how many different ways can Andy say this book was beautiful. That's all it is. That's all this video is. It's just, this is great, and there are, you know, about 1.5 million ways to tell you that this is great, so I'm gonna find them all. But let's be real, I don't want to waste your time any more than I already have. So, The Lies of Locke Lamora is fabulous. Totally read it. It is, I'm gonna say, it's violent. It's a violent book full of violent characters who do violent things to each other. It's kind of gory. These are dangerous times. This is a dangerous world. This isn't a PG-13 story. Let's put it that way. The rating is above PG-13. So, if you're not in the mood for that, maybe stay away from this. But otherwise, go straight ahead. It's beautiful. It's a good book. Have a lovely life. Bye. Mwah.